This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, swingers? Hey, everybody. It's hoodie weather in the Shy, and y'all better believe I'm in my Horde hoodie. Loktar Ogar, motherfuckers!
Thralls! Balls! They're everywhere! Thrall's Balls. The World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Gershom, Boomy Nation, Johnnie Tip, and Wooly.
What's up, swingers? From the Auxiliary TBHQ. That's the Thrall's Balls headquarters. Actually in the really nice lands of Chicago. So Wooly is absent this week. Spoiler alert. If you guys were waiting for Wooly, you're going to have to leave because he's not here this week. So when he wrote the show notes, he was like, actually freezing. That's because it's Chicago. That was 2 days ago. Today it's Chicago and it's 53 degrees. And it's really, really nice. So anyways, welcome to Thrall's Balls episode 163. I am Gershom, the sassy ass pack leading hunter. And I am joined by Johnnie Tips. I did the best I could. Sorry, he's the Dark Iron Diabolist Warlock. What's up, Johnnie?
Hey, I'm here with Gershie here. It's the two of us this week. The holidays have claimed everyone.
It's a plague upon.
The times are upon us. The Black Death has come.
Bad because boo.
Oh no!
This week, but I can tell. I had to text Boomy. I was like, I felt so bad because me and my kids just had this shit for like a month. It is the crud for real. So, if y'all are feeling under the weather, we feel bad for you. We're here for you. Boomy and all his kids feel like shit. Me and my kids just felt like shit. I don't know what Wally's up to. Johnnie, are you feeling like shit? Are you okay?
I'm feeling like pretty good these days. Actually, I've been trying to skirt by without getting sick yet. I've gotten lucky this season. Time will tell, though. I just had the company Christmas party and all that crap, and that was a whole thing. And when you're out and about with people, you forget. Oh yeah. It's that season, and you hear someone
So the same thing happened to me. Like, I'm very, like, individual. You know, I'm here by myself with the kids, and it's just me and them and work and school, and that's it. So, like, normally when I get sick, I'm like, oh, shit, they brought me the kid crud. But I did happen to go to a mingle, to a holiday mingle, and about 2 days later, I was like, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I think I got by without getting anything. It's been 2 or 3 days now, and I'm feeling great. So
that is so good. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, brother.
Well, the trick for me was to kind of everywhere we went, it was open air. It was cold, but it wasn't like cold. It wasn't Chicago Chi-town cold. It was.
I was gonna say you said cold. I was like, oh, you're talking about Chicago cold.
It was a bit nippy, a little chill, like low 40s, upper 30s. It wasn't crazy, you know. It was nice, like cloudy, overcast weather.
That's beach weather, dude.
Yeah, it's chill. It's like, well, in Texas, I mean, come on, I can't. When it's 120 in the summer, it's like when it's 40, you're like, oh.
Wait, you're in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's like you see the memes on like on Twitter and Instagram and stuff where they're like, pray for your friends in Texas. It's 60 degrees. Like, shut the fuck up. With all due respect, fuck yourself.
Trust me. Oh, I know. Like, honestly, I don't start complaining until I hit 0. That's kind of like, if I start seeing ice, I'm like, ugh.
That is insane. If I walk outside and I don't see ice, I'm like, yeah, you see ice.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh, it's good. No ice. So outside of terrible weather things, and I'm really glad you're not sick. That's great. What have you been up to in WoW?
What?
What have you been up to in WoW?
Playing on the hardcore classic. I just died today. Got to level 19 or 20.
Oh,
I was in Red Ridge. I went to Wetlands. I lived to go through Wetlands. I went all the way back. I started Elwood Forest. I did Westfall. Lived. Did Wetlands. Lived. Did Dunborough and Loch Modan. Did all that. No problem. Went to Red Ridge. Literally was great.
Did you do the old school caves though, where you had to do like the original Cobalt? That shit always got me at like level 7, bro. Like, that's insane.
I'm a warlock. I'm OP as shit. I just take
That's
the time.
true.
And then eventually someone rolls through with a group anyway, or somebody does. There's always an extra person that randomly shows up. The ones that scare me are the ones where before you even finish killing the mob, it's already respawned. That's or within like 2 seconds, it's like already back, you know, and you're like, usually in that situation, I try not to go too deep unless I have to.
So I had that happen in retail today, and I had never seen that happen. Is that like
well, leashing's different.
Running so fast.
Yeah, it's a little different in Classic because in Classic, it was done like a time winding toy. It's like there's a timer on the leash. So it's like 60 seconds or whatever the timer is for that mob. Every mob has their own internal leash timer. It's not like now where it's like after a certain distance
it pops
or whatever.
Right back up. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. Okay. There was also this weird like mechanic in Classic, and I know they've probably, although I don't know, like sometimes the spaghetti code, maybe this is still a thing. So like in Classic, there would be like 2 kinds of mobs in one area. Like say you were in the Crossroads or whatever. I'm sorry to derail you, but like say you were in the Crossroads and it's like you have to kill raptors and lions, okay?
Yes,
like
yeah.
And like so like someone told me once that like if you need a bunch of lions but there's none, kill the raptors anyway because there's a 50-50 chance it's gonna spawn a lion. Like that was the coding back then. I don't think that's how they do it anymore, but the story you were telling sort of reminded me of like that. Like, oh, that's kind of old school.
Yeah, I just kill everything. Like literally anything I find.
Loot everything, sell everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I literally like if I see it, it's dead. Like I would almost never skip on. I mean, I even if I didn't know the person and I walk by and I see them struggling at a mob, I'm throwing a corruption on there. I'm throwing an agony. I might even throw a wand out. You know, stick my void walker at it, whatever, my imp, something.
That'd be so funny if you like scared it away. And the guy was just playing and he's like, why is that lion like running away all of a sudden? And he's not ranged. He's like a rogue. That'd be like a fucked up troll.
No, I wouldn't do all that.
No,
not intentionally. That'd be funny as hell though. I'm sure someone's done that though. I guarantee it.
On accident,
yeah,
for sure, of course. Only on accident.
I'm sure a troll's out there that's done it on purpose. Like, come on. I'm sure, especially back in the day, I'm sure it's happened that's in the universe, you know.
Well, I just thought of it, and I'm not even a very mean person.
Yeah.
Was there a whole lot else, or?
Get some more Mythic Plus as I can. I've been trying to get my 2500. Honestly, a lot of my life has been kind of outside of the game. I played Witcher 3 some more, hardcore WoW, and that took a lot of my time. So that was pretty much everything until I'm not doing it again. I'm only doing it once. I won't do it again. I'm not an idiot. I can't. I don't know. I don't understand the idea of like doing hardcore WoW and doing it more than once. That's what I don't get. I don't get that mentality.
I mean, I only have one character, and I got it up to a 4 and then stopped. It wasn't because of anything. I was just like, oh, this was fun to like touch with the tip of my toe, but I just didn't really get into it. But like, not to derail too much off WoW, but like, are you enjoying The Witcher 3? Because I honestly before I let you loose, I know because it sounds like you like it, but I was actually watching that show for a little bit, but I don't remember a lot about it, but like I felt like I was like, oh, this is a game. Like I thought it was a show first.
Oh no, it's a book
And then I
actually.
seen someone watching it, and then and they told me they're like, oh, it's a book, and there's this whole game, and I was like, no way. And then I never got into it because I only play WoW, like that's all I have time for. So then when you started talking about Witcher 3, I was like, wait, I'm like tying some pieces together here. Like we have a little time. Like is it like the book, or is it like what's that like?
Like okay, someone read the book and decided to make a game about it. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 or anything, but so far I've had a great time. It's open world. It's very like just kind of drops you in the middle of the story. You just kind of go, and it's just kind of like you experience the world. And, like, there's a main quest that you do, but like it's kind of you do what you want, and you can kind of make your own story. So it's very similar to BG3 in that way, where you can kind of make your own story. It's just not as I don't know how detailed the variety of the like answers to the questions. You're not getting like different answers or anything like that I can tell. Like it might give you like 2 options or something like that. It's not as crazy as BG3 in that regard because it's a lot older. But for being a game from 2013, which is not that old to me, but regardless, it's still over 10 years ago. It's great, and I've had a great time with it. I'm only like a couple hours in, but yeah. So my experience has been pretty good so far from just playing the game.
I need to do things besides dishes and laundry and Warcraft. I really should. We're getting
There's the
there.
Lord of the Rings anime show or movie, War of the Rohirrim. That looks pretty good.
Another show for me to watch. Oh gosh, I don't know. So other than that, are you good? Like in the gamosphere, WoW sphere, movie sphere, you're been up to good things and.
There's been a lot going on, but like a lot of it's kind of personal and outside of the like WoW and stuff, like with work and end of the year, and it's kind of like end of the fiscal year just happened, and you're kind of wondering when, like, what's gonna happen, and you don't know, like, is there gonna be a bonus? Is there not gonna be a bonus? There's a lot in the air, and you just never know these times of years. Every year is different. Every year it's different, type of situation, and you never know what's gonna happen. So I'm waiting and seeing what happens with this time of year. I'm going to enjoy my Christmas and holiday time with my family and my friends and as much as I can, and just kind of work out the rest of my year and have a smooth, clean New Year's. My goal is by New Year's be clean and chill and not have to worry about a bunch of nonsense, all the stresses of daily life. I'm getting the whole week off. I'm going to try and like disconnect from the game a little bit, maybe just for a week or so, just to kind of get myself in real life for a little bit and then come back with a vengeance and get into what I want to get into, I got a big Steam Deck.
That sounds perfect, dude. That sounds perfect. And like we've mentioned it on the show before, but like abstinence from whatever in small doses can sometimes be really good. Like I talked to a lot of people that I've played WoW with over the years who are like, I'm on break right now. And like that doesn't actually affect our friendships. Like it really doesn't. I think that's great that WoW has committed us into these friendships that, aren't necessarily tied to WoW. Even if you're taking a break from WoW, text your friend, be like, hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to be playing WoW to connect with all the people that you've met on WoW, especially with social media and stuff like that. That's ridiculous. If you're not in touch with your friends, that's on you. Honestly, that's on you because like it's out there, So I feel like in the holidays, it's a good time to maybe even just scroll through your call log and call all them all, just be nice.
Yeah. No, totally. I definitely have a rotation I do during the holiday season. Like I'll send my boss's gift, like I remember one year I got my boss like a model car, of like a real model, like a hardcore old school 1950s style type of model, you know, where you gotta like put it all together.
Do they like to do that?
Yeah. Well, not only that, I got it where they could pre-assemble it and it gets put together on a plaque, you know, and they gave it to the person, you know. It came out, like, I mean, and I knew they were gearheads, you know. I knew they were super into cars. I knew they even went to the track occasionally, raced their cars around. Like, I knew they were into that, you know.
So how did it go though? How did the gift go?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To the end. Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it worked.
Good.
Way better than I thought it was going to.
Oh, that's so cool. Even better. So I have the, and then we'll do what I did in WoW, honestly. But I had a opposite experience. So I've been at the same job since 2016. So 6 years, but I was off for 1 year during the pandemic, not furloughed. I was furloughed for a while and then I was actually let go. So I work in a field of collections, and at the time, people had so much money from like the pandemic and the extra money and stuff that they were paying their bills, and so there wasn't like a lot of like accounts for us to work and stuff. So I got let go. So I was back in retail, and so my boss before I left, she was like a notorious alcoholic, like not great, but like she was like, oh, I'm going with my dad to the Cubs game, and she would come back and she would like, there'd be whiskey on her breath, and like everyone knew it, but it was like whatever. I was like, whatever. Like she was always there. She's a good boss, but she was obviously a drunk. So, and she loved like red wine and she loved whiskey. So I come back after a year gone, and I come back in like October, and I'm like, cool, I'm just in time for the holidays, the Christmas party. Like, I'm a big Christmas girl, and I'm like, yeah, and I love my boss, and she's one of my favorite people in the world. So of course I buy her like a little bottle of whiskey and a bottle of red wine. And I did not know that she'd gone sober. She's been sober for like 2.5 years now, and she'd been sober for like a year, and I didn't know. And I gave her this present. No. Oh man, I was so embarrassed. But like
everything, you know, like
I just felt so bad. Like I did not know. Like she had to go to rehab and stuff. It was worse than we thought. And I was like, oh no. Oh man. She's a very loving person. She gave me a big hug. She's like, oh, do you want this back? Are you gonna drink it? And I'm like, probably. Just get back.
Or just buying a gift card to go to like Target or whatever.
That no, you know what? That's from now on. I don't know you at all. Here's your Amazon gift card for Christmas. There you go.
Right.
There it is.
Well, at that point, because they're sober now compared to when they were alcoholics, so or when they were actively using, right? So it's like whatever. And when I say clean, by the way, I wasn't talking about drinking or anything else. I was more thinking of stress-free.
Oh no, I know what you mean. I was just laughing because it was like your boss's present floated so well and mine didn't. That was okay. Does anyone want to hear what I've been up to in WoW? I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, speaking of warlocks, I almost exclusively played my warlock. I think last week I was just short of 80, so I got her to 80, like basically right after recording. And then I just kind of jumped into delves. So I got her leveled up by time walking. I think I mentioned that. And then I just started doing delves. And at first I was like, well, I can't do any bountiful delves because I don't have the keys. And then I realized, like, oh, thank you, God, for warbands, because Gershom, my hunter, my main, has like 1 billion delves, and he always has like at least 4 to 8 keys on his person at any time. So the currency is just stacking up. And I'm like, oh shit, I can transfer the currency. So like, I transferred a ton of that. I think it's undercoins. You can buy like the restored copper keys. You could buy 3 a week. So there's 3 versions. I think there's 1 for each zone, and you could buy 1 each week. So you can't buy a bunch of the same one. It'll be like, oh, you already have that or something. But there's 3 different restored copper keys available for undercoin, and you can buy one each week. So you can at least buy 3 each week. So yeah, so I got her started with her dells. I gotta say, like, as much as I love my hunter, like my warlock is better at the game. I wanna let you jump in. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Dude, like, I told you, it's just like, I mean, okay, so
She's better at the game. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you're tankier than a hunter most of the time, but you don't get misdirect, and you don't get the leap. You can't move and cast. So it's like,
okay, yeah. So this is a good point to say, like, the things that I wish it was a hybrid class, right? But it's not. But like, so like you were saying, okay, you can't move. I do miss that. But overall, I would say the DPS is better, right? Obviously.
You can get beat by a hunter, but like either it's got to be like the first pack of a dungeon, and you're playing a spec where they can burst it down quicker than you get your ramp up. So if you're in like low keys, or you're in like a heroic dungeon or something like that, you're gonna get outpaced by the hunter half the time.
Well, here, okay, so outpaced. Okay, that makes me realize that because I can't cast as much, like while I'm moving, I am behind, especially when I was doing time walking. Like that's not important, but like they'd be like a full boss ahead of me, and I would just be stuck behind. But that's not a big deal. That's just travel speed, whatever. But fuck, what else? Like, so I had a Zekvir pop again, and it was on my warlock, and I actually, okay, so like when Zekvir popped on my hunter, I don't know what happened, but I just completely failed. Like I couldn't do anything. My warlock got him down to half. So,
and then he walks away. He like pops. He like usually walks. He runs away.
Yeah, but he does run away. But like I don't know. I guess I feel like overall, like my warlock's doing like better damage, and I do. Oh my god, I appreciate the AOE. Bro, they took AoE from hunters. They took wild spirits, and they took death chakram. Like, unless you want to play marksman, which no offense, but I don't, and then you get volley. It's like beastmasters do not have an AoE. Like we have beast cleave. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. You said it. But yeah, I mean, it's just, like I like both the classes, and I know that I'm leaning towards like pet classes, DPS classes, but I'm just really loving the warlock right now. Oh, and then the fucking, what is that shit? That ruination? When your chaos bolt turns into a ruination, bro. What? Like that is insane.
The pit lord spawns, when it finishes casting, it'll proc a ruination, dude, or whatever, or it's the reverse. I forget. It's either it spawns the pit lord, or it's like from the pit lord spawning, when it ends you get that proc or whatever. It's something like that. It has to do with those procs of the Diabolist.
I just know that like so like the pit lord shows up and he makes this weird like wah noise. He's like wah, and he shows up and he just completely obliterates everything in my path, and I'm like what the fuck, you rule. Like
Just you wait till you pull a big AoE pack and that fell hunter shows up and fucking does the big cleave with the axe. That shit wrecks.
I have had like, so there's that like Shavara chick that shows up, like the 8-armed like lady. She looks so much hotter though. Have you noticed that she looks hotter than the original ones? Yeah.
She's beautiful. It's great. And no one's complaining.
And
like
she's everyone. So I'm just like, yeah. Oh shit. Like I think other than that, like just, practically masturbating to my warlock apparently.
What is it, by the way? What type of warlock is it? Is it like a?
It's a destruction with Diabolist.
No, I mean race.
Oh, she's a troll.
Okay, yeah. So you got, dude. Okay, all right, all right.
She started out as a human, and then back when you had to pay, I changed her to an orc. And then at some point I changed her to a troll, probably just because I like trolls. But Yeah.
Trolls are cool. Trolls are cool. I do like troll lore. I've been waiting for another troll zone for a long time now. I've been waiting for the time.
I think that's gonna come up. I mean, not to talk too much about it, but I think like Midnight,
Yeah,
Nightwell, Quel'Thalas. There's some night trolls. The elves were originally trolls. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Was Ghostlands part of Quel'Thalas for a long time beforehand? Like, was it like the extended area of that for the? And then you have the Dark Scar that hasn't healed
and there
how
was
many years.
The forest trolls. Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
they're right.
Zul'jin and all that stuff. Oh, okay. And then shit. What else? Before then, we'll jump into Woolie's mixed drink, I think. But so I told you I was doing delves on the Warlock, and I'm still having like trouble with Brann, and I hate this because I was like, I went into a delve and I'm going through, and I was like, I think I went in on like a 2 or a 3, like based on my item level. So I'm going through. And I'm not having that hard of a time. I'm knocking everything down. I get to the boss and I can't kill it. And then I'm like, wait, Brann didn't drop any potions. I think I posted about this in the Discord, thrallsballs.com. Go check it out. But yeah, so like I couldn't get him to drop any potions, but I literally walked out of the delve, walked back in, didn't work. Walked back out of the delve, logged out of the game, shut down my computer just in case, then had to deal with a bunch of fucking Razor Synops bullshit and whatever. And so I finally get into the game and all of a sudden he was fine. So I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was bullshit. And so I was looking at it on Google. I was like, why is Brann not dropping potions? Like I'm thinking, oh, I need a curio or something. No, you just have to make sure he's on healer, which he was. And he's just still being like an asshole. So I was looking around on Google and I actually realized that BrannBronzebeard has a subreddit. No, for real. It was like r/r/BrannBronzebeard. And I'm like, no way. And so then I start looking and I'm like, it's all just people like complaining about what shitty his pathing is and whatever. So I just thought it would be really funny. What do you think if like Brann like got on Reddit and he was like, hello Reddit, am I the asshole for standing in the same webs that I told her not to stand in because they summoned Nerubian's champion?
Bronzebeard.
Like he'd be like, am I the asshole for standing in the same webs that I told her not to stand in?
Bronzebeard AMA. And then he just responds back with that line over and over again to every response almost. Like every response is like some bullshit like that.
That would be so ridiculous. I would love it.
Did we just start something? This is going to happen now. I don't know how, but I don't know. I have a feeling that like at some point someone's going to have like a bot or something. I don't know what, but like someone random out in the ether is going to do this now because they heard this here. So. Those balls do not condone harassment of any kind.
Not at all. But it might happen. It's okay. So with that being said, did you have any more jokes or funnies or who did it or who won it or anything, or do you want to move on to the next drink of the week? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing I can save it for later. Let's just drink of the week. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
All right, everybody. So before we continue, we are about to start the mixed drink of the week. I think sometimes we forget to do this. I'm going to try and do the best I can. Thrall's Balls podcast is not responsible for anything stupid you do if you consume the mixed drink of the week. There you go. There it is.
Stupid.
Was that close? Woolie does it way better.
So yeah, we're not responsible for you do stupid shit on your own stupid shit for what maybe legally or not legally you might be able to do, and fuck off with that. Get out of here.
So according to Woolie, this drink will fuck you up It's the Illidan Stormrage. You are not prepared. Do you want to take a guess? You're the only one here to take a guess.
I know. I was gonna guess Everclear with 151 and another, I guess, some sort of triple sec, and then you're gonna have I had it written here. Sort of guy, I wrote it down. The idea was to be like super crazy. Yeah. The Zolotoff Mountain Dew with Everclear 151 and maybe like some sort of a Bacardi rum or Sailor Jerry maybe, or whatever substitute you want to put in there. Basically a bunch of different kinds of alcohol mixed with Zolotoff's berry and mint.
Okay. That sounds really exciting. And by the way, I'm going to give you a secret hint for the big drinks of the week in the future. Wooly's favorite rum is Kraken.
Good rum.
There you go. But no, that's not what it was. Anyways, but you did have a lot of things in common. So Wooly said this drink is designed to fuck you up because you are not prepared. LMAOOoo 17 O's. Okay. Put this in a very large cup. 2 shots of Everclear. So you got that. He said representing Illidan strength. 1 shot of Jaeger. You missed that. And if you know Wooly, it's going to have Jaeger. Representing Illidan's influence by the Fell. Mix with the following: half Mountain Dew, half green Gatorade. Now, Johnny, I have a question for you. Do you know what happens if you say the flavor of the Gatorade? Like, we say green Gatorade for a reason. Why do we say green Gatorade? Is there a flavor to it?
Lemon lime?
No, you're a cop. Sorry, that's a pod joke. Sorry, if you know the flavor of the Gatorade, you're a cop. Sorry, I just introduced you to the joke.
Right, I don't know.
I just exposed you. I'm sorry. So no, you're good. No.
If someone passed me that Gatorade, I wouldn't read the label. I would just call it green Gatorade for sure. I thought you were asking me, like, oh, do you know what the name is?
I tricked you. I'm sorry. I tricked you into it. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a old time pod joke, but if you say the flavor of Gatorade, you're a cop. So I tricked you into saying it.
You're a cop too? I could have sworn you called you a cop a couple times ago.
No, we're definitely all cops. Don't worry. We're good. Okay, so he said, so you mix all that and then, this is the best part. Okay, I'm still reading it. So what makes this truly remarkable, though, you guys, this is me reading Wooly, is the way the drink is meant to be enjoyed. Once the drink is mixed up, use it in a strikeout of sorts. Take a huge bong rip, a deep gulp of the drink, and then let the smoke out. You are not prepared. I'm not doing that on the show, you guys, by the way. But I'm going to take a sip of this vodka cocktail. All right, over the lips, through the gums. Look out, asshole. Johnny, are you drinking something? Johnny,
yes, I am. Yep.
Okay, go.
Well, I have a whiskey and Coke over here.
There you go. So that was the Illidan Stormrage, courtesy of Wooly. Thank you, Wooly. I love that he was gone and I had to drink. That was amazing. Anyways, speaking of Johnny, you have been tasked with the Kil'jaeden for next week. You ready?
Got this shit. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm already on in the keys.
Is it going to take us from one planet out into space?
That's the goal. I don't know if I'll actually do that, but it'll make you think of space for sure.
That's a good hint. All right. Do you want to move on to the WoW news, motherfuckers?
Yeah, don't we, motherfuckers? Oh, come on now.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
All right, swingers. So we're here in the WoW News segment. So Wooly had put a little note about Season of Discovery, right? But I don't think, unless you guys want like a more coverage of Season of Discovery, I guess we could do it. But Johnny, did you feel anything? I know there was some more luck stuff in here. So was there anything you wanted to touch on, or do you want to just go to like other things?
There's like one or two things here and there. One, the Warlock Metamorphosis and SOD has gone in an upgrade you can get, and you can now express your inner demon and actually be a purpley winged in your character form instead of having to be the full Illidan mock-up demon. You have the option to just have the cool wings, just like they did at the end of MOP when they came out with Theramore. They had given a little glyphy poo to Debo Warlocks at the time to be like, ooh, I got cool wings now. So all y'all, if you're more revealing mogs that want to have your little, cool wings inside, y'all can have it now because they just gave it to you. So there is that. The item is called Zila Amon Nemotus. Okay. And yeah, it's in Sod, right? And both raids are open now. You got Temple of Anchorage, Nightmare Grove. They're both open. Hardcore Classic, if you die, they're gonna let you keep your name for 24 hours, apparently. Which I just died in Classic WoW in Hardcore in the Anniversary Edition. But I'm not gonna go in anyway. And but yeah, Nightmare Grove is the same thing as that Phase 3 Nightmare portals they were having, but they put it in an instance, I believe. Though I might be wrong, it could just be the world bosses altogether or something like that. But yeah, if you like Classic, go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's all I got. So
that was masterful, and I'm so excited because I did not understand anything about like WoW Classic news at all. So jumping into promotions. Oh yeah, this is important. So there is that cross promotion, right? We were talking about with the Razer gaming equipment. And there's like certain Razer products that you can buy and you'll get a code. And I think there's some mounts and pets available. So one is called the Coral Stalker Wave Ray. And it's one of those like Wave Ray mounts. It's like green and blue. Like we've seen a lot of these. And then there's the Iron Sky Raver, which is, I think I have something like this. It's like a two-headed, like it's an Outland. It's like a Rylac. It looks like a dragon, but like with two heads. But this one is like gold and black.
Like the WOD one. It's like the WOD one. Yeah.
I was happy to get like the first Rylac I ever got. Like it was like a reputation with the goblins or something. I was like, oh cool, like a two-headed dragon, that's bitchin'. But shit, and then what else? Yeah, there's like the little baby Naga pet, Razishi.
That looks cool though. I just like that. It actually looks kind of cool.
A lot of the pets look cool, but I don't ever get them. So
yeah, I don't pet them also. It's like whatever.
Yeah, and then we have like the more like descriptions and stuff in the show notes because I suck at describing stuff. And then I guess we have I knocked my mic. Willie will be so proud of me. I know it's a thing.
The Skywitch pack or whatever thing, that other shop one.
Yeah, so the Skywitch pack, that's an in-game bundle. It's called the Skywitch pack. It's like it's got the mount, it's got the transmog, and I guess this time they're all sort of like blue, kind of purpley white. Wooly was like white, witchy, Skywitch, and I'm like, well, the trading post on the retail game is like icy cool or like something. So I think they're just going with the colors this time, I guess.
It's like a weird skirt outfit with like bows and hearts and If
Well,
you're
it's
into
like
that kind of
that-
thing, it'd be great.
Yeah,
All
it's
white
like
and blue,
from
yeah.
the. I think they did it during like the Love Witch. It was like the Love Witch pack or something, and like people like the. But I have actually seen a lot of people on Twitter posting this outfit, like, "Oh,
so
it's cool,
warm,
it looks
actually.
really
Now I'm
nice."
looking at it,
Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't get it, but if you like it, then it's out there. That's how to get it. So, did you have anything else to add to the news?
Break the Meta's coming up. It's going to be December 19th. That's when the registration closes. The actual event, the winners are going to be announced on January 6th. And if you win, or I believe, I'm not sure you have to win, but there's a prize. You get this cool ass banner, among other things. You get a month of game time, I believe. You get where is it? Yeah, you get game time, and you get a prize bundle. You get a Reader IO shirt, you get a pet, a mount, and you get a cool banner as well. So yeah, if you're into not, sticking it up to those meta chasers and you want to make a name for yourself, go ahead and do it. Break the Meta's happening. It's going to be a thing. Get your buddies together and round them up and be like, yo, let's go beat some cool dungeons and make shit happen. So.
But you're not doing that right now. You don't want to do any mythics or.
I'm down if someone wants to try this with me. I mean, and also, apparently, you don't even have to do a plus 16 or whatever. It's all ranges of players. They're tracking plus 2 to plus 16. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter what type of skill level you're at. There's a possibility of getting a prize no matter what. And there's going to be leaderboards and all that cool shit. And yeah. But you have to be one of the available specs on the Reader IO site. There's a list. 2 of the Warlock specs is on it. So Demo or Affliction Warlock. So...
Damn, I thought I was about to pimp you out, and then right at the last minute, you were like, "Oh no, Destro's not on the list." It was terrible.
No.
Man, I was setting up a whole fucking bit about how I was pimping you out, and then you're like, "Oh, guess what?"
Yep.
Oh man, that was okay. It is what it is.
Besides that, side note, I started playing my Fire Mage because they buffed Frost Fire. Oh, it feels so good. I love it. I love the change. It feels good, man. I'm totally into it, especially since they killed Arcane a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say kill Arcane, but I guess some people they did. I honestly don't care either way.
I feel like Arcane Mage is in the spot where BM Hunter is. Like, people who love it just love it and are addicted to it, and it's like, man, this just doesn't feel great right now.
But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, do you want to play a game? Maybe? Yeah.
Didn't do a round of it, but I do have to go soon.
Okay, we'll play one. Let's play again.
Play a game.
We'll do one round for each of us. And you said you wanted to do the don't laugh.
Yeah, we can just let's do one each. Let's do like like it's okay. So I'll explain it like this. Wooly has to edit this out, but it's fine. Let's just like it's sudden death. Like the person who tells the funniest story wins. That's it, and then you gotta go.
Yeah, apparently they're gonna make a remake of Lord of the Rings. You know how they're gonna agree to play Frodo? Take a guess.
Okay, no, but it has to be WoW related. It has to be like a funny story from WoW or something, and like it's sudden death. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I know the first time okay, so check this out. So back when I first started hardcore raiding, I'll never forget this. It was in a
Is this your try not to make me laugh story?
Yeah. So I was in
okay.
Imagine this. You're in Siege of Orgrimmar. It's during MOP when it happened, okay? You're doing Mythic Raid. You're like, oh yeah, you've worked your way up to the rank.
Laughing.
Yeah, exactly. You get my point though. So like, imagine you were though. you're raiding with your group or whatever difficulty it might be. Everything's going fine. It's your first week. You're a trial. You just started with this place. You go through the whole raid. You're nailing all the marks. You're ranking on every fight. You're doing well. You're progressing through the raid, and you get to the last boss, and they're like, "Yo, we need you to be in for this boss this week, even though it's our first what we've been doing." The guild had been doing this for like weeks or months. They've been on this boss, okay, and I just show up. Then literally at night,
my heart is palpitating. I'm trying not
to.
The
boss. Literally kill the boss. We literally kill the boss, right? Boss is dead. We eventually kill the boss. That night I start, right? The mount fucking drops, right? And they had this crazy convoluted weird DKP system where it's like you had to put all these numbers in every week. You had to put your attendance. There's all this demarcation.
That's on some classic bullshit.
And you had to bid. You had to bid your DKP.
That's insane. Yes, I remember that.
So
but in MOP, they were still doing that?
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, it was cool. It was basically a cover for doing what do they call it when they have council, like a raid council type thing. It was sort of like a raid council mixed with this DKP system, but they had automation involved where they weren't involved in the roles, okay? They actually had a bot that would automatically spit out the roles that was independent. Kind of like when people in some guilds, they'll do the lotteries in the guild. They'll be like, oh, we're doing a lottery for the guild, and we're going to have a winner gets game time or winner gets whatever. Or fill in the blank, right? It's like one of those, but for the mount, right? So I roll for DKP, and my fucking number drops. Dude, the whole guild fell apart pretty much. It was fucking crazy. It was the first fucking...
Okay, I laughed. I'm sorry, I lost. It's enough. That was great. All right. Okay. I was listening. I was like, this isn't all that funny. Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I lost it. Holy shit. I'm laughing so hard.
Just glad to be there.
Oh my God. No, you took me there though. I'm dying. That's great.
Well, final thoughts, I guess?
Final thoughts. You made me laugh. Oh shit. Final thoughts. Man, you're my tip to the laughter dick, dude. Like, what the fuck? That was the best story ever. I'll give me some final thoughts, and then I'll send us off with the socials.
Try hardcore if you want to, but it's whatever. If you've never done classic before, I highly recommend it. It's your first time through, and then when you die, you die. And then if you want to keep playing classics, just go and do SOD or do classic era or whatever. That's my recommendation, because the intensity I felt going to Fargo Deep Mines and Elwood Forest has not been seen unless I'm doing high-end Mythic Plus of some kind, over a 9, okay?
Were you wearing those stupid little blue male pants, the plate pants, the first plate pants? Is that still the set, the little blue plate set? Anyways, we were on final thoughts.
Yeah, that's about it. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally get that.
The blue plate pants. Anyways, you can follow us in the places, guys. It's at Woolly08, 2 O's, 2 L's, and a Y. He's on Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky. I myself am Hunter Gershom. I'm only on Twitter right now, I guess. The word Hunter, GERSHOM. And our other beloved missing host, Boomy Nation. He's on Twitter and YouTube, all the places, Boomy Nation. And then Johnny Tips, you're on Discord, right?
And Instagram.
Yeah, and Instagram at johnny.tips.
JOHNNIE.tips.
There you go. And then we're missing Craig. Oh, we miss our Craig. At Craig Addict on Twitter. And then you can follow the pod in all the places at Thrall's Balls Pod. You can email us, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. Leave the feedback in all the places. Email us, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, reviews, all that stuff. I think, you guys, we are going to go ahead and get on out of here. Bye, swingers. We love you. Be good.
Bye.
Thanks, Johnny. Bye. We love you.